Yo, I want to say good morning, good afternoon, whenever you're really seeing this. My name is Alvin, or Lazy, whatever you guys feel comfortable calling me this, or calling me whatever name. Anyways, hope you guys are having a very beautiful day and a very wonderful, afternoon, or night. You might be sleep watching this, but let's just get to what I really want to talk. I want to talk about really like mental health. And I think it's already been talked about, but I think it's not talked enough. Like, I don't think it's enough being said. And I try not to look at other people and seeing what they're doing, but mainly just wanting to come from my mind and just speak some wisdom, just speak some things into you guys. So let's get right into this. Mental health. I say my journey with it has been its ups and downs, and now it's been kind of more consistent like flow lately. I'm not gonna lie. Growing up, me personally, I didn't have I won't say like I didn't struggle for much, but I didn't have necessarily the greatest childhood. Like, not everything was like all loud, fun, like a lot of good times. Most people, or just some people, you have those rough beginnings. I grew up not having a very comfortable relationship with my biological father. I'm a junior, so if you guys want to know anything else, do whatever. But I didn't have a very close relationship with my biological father. He was a abusive individual. Me being his junior, he has had two other children besides my sister as well, but two others prior, and I don't know what to do. I'm like 4 or 5, things going up, but the one thing that kind of rung off was one moment when it was an altercation between my mom and him, and he had raised his hand against her, and me as a young child, I would really, I mean, I don't know how to like express like how do you go through that situation, seeing your dad get physical with your mom and not in a positive way. And it's like witnessing, I just started crying, and the first thing he said to me is stop being insistent. And that rung through my head like throughout majority of my life. And getting into a whole new I say relationship with my mom, getting a new relationship, getting more siblings, me becoming my only guy. Basically, it was like 6 of us, so five girls, and it's solo dolo me. So not really having a lot of trust for men, or just overall like older people, or just didn't have really too much respect for them, or just didn't trust them as much. It's just that, like, the only person that you thought your father would, kind of teach you is that process of going from a whole new place. I ended up moving after that entire situation, but going to a new place, growing up, getting into a whole new family, and now you just really feel like you're kind of like all by yourself. So I was kind of like a shut in, kind of closed off. I really didn't talk so much. I was really bullied. Majority of my like elementary and middle school. I mean, I played it off like I was very friendly. I don't know if that's the gymnast side of me, or just me just wanting to be positive. But I always had some insecurities since I was 1 year held back from majority of the people that I grew up with. I had failed as soon as I moved to a brand new city after just witnessing all of that, and just it left a really bad scar. It really messed me up. It really messed me up. So over the years, I had a serious anger. Like, I would be a nice and chill guy, but when pushed or bullied, like, I would snap. I would try my best never to fight, because I'm a skinny dude, and I'm taller now, but I couldn't really do too much, or knew how to fight or defend myself. And like it all that just like built up over time, and it's like one instance. I know I'm all over the place, but I'm trying to lead you to a very crucial point. I like it was coming up in like middle school. I think it was like the last year, 8th grade, and it was just like the last couple of days. Like, we're just finishing the exams, pretty much. Everyone's been chilled. Everyone's kind of like did their thing for just last 3 years, and like I think everyone was just trying to just enjoy themselves. And there was one guy who just really just pushing him. Like, everyone knew me. I was a chill guy. Not everyone knew, but I was at least likely known in some way possible. I was a chill guy. So he just thought it was like real funny to just constantly say something, do this, and I had a stigma. Alvin and the Chipmunks, I hated that comparison. I really swear I hated that comparison. But like, he just kept on going. I just like said, fuck it. I pushed my desk up, and everyone knows like, okay, I'm like, oh, like this quiet kid, nice guy who draws a lot. What the crap he's about to do? Everyone's like staring, and I got up. I swear, I'm short. This dude's like little, like about this height right here. I'm looking up to him. I swear, I get my hand put up against his neck and about to punch. I will swear I was gonna try to do as much force I could at his face, and like said fuck it. But my teacher like caught my ass at Alvin. She was a nice teacher. Like she was cool with me. Like I always did my work, and I was that kid. I was like not the teacher's pet, but the teachers fuck with me because I did my thing. Overall, like she said Alvin, and I just snapped. I just woke up. I'm like, what the fuck? Step aside, we walk and talk. She did that prep talk. She didn't call anybody. So later on that day, I just go home. And I watched one episode. I usually stay up all night because I just couldn't sleep sometimes. I just like will watch TV or do something all night long until like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. I got to be up like in the next couple hours. But let me slow down. It was one episode called King of the Hill. I don't know, not episode. There was a show called King of the Hill, and like it showed like throughout. If y'all like actually watch the show, pretty funny for like some white country show. But people like there was a guy who died from like built up anger. He was always yelling, always like he was always go ballistic, and he just died. Like, and he said it was like kind of like an aneurysm, like blood vessel burst in his head, and he died. And as a kid, I watched nothing but cartoons and also like documentaries and so forth. But it snapped in my head. Me not being a very aggressive kid, kind of a passive, but when things would happen or things would build up, I just like, yo, that's not okay, even if it's just a cartoon like that. It's kind of like logical, and that's a lot of stress that builds up, and it's a lot of things that we take necessarily not for granted, or we don't take notice because some people might be just joking or just playing or just saying it, just having fun, but some people take it very serious, or just people take it hard, especially if they haven't had the greatest upbringing or they don't have the greatest confidence in themselves, and just have people act in certain ways. It can be a list, but the main thing is that we have to acknowledge people's feelings, and two, don't keep things all bottled up to the point you just go like AWOL, like go 0 to 100. Me, I'm growing up now. I mean, in my like 20s now, it seemed like a lot of people were like dying over unnecessary like stuff, like from just the simple altercations from either text messages or just what the people see on social media. And people don't take that too serious. It's like, I'm trying to think of something, but mainly people not really taking consideration of others. At this point, we got like kind of numb. Like we just like said, F it, F them. We got screwed over enough. Like F someone else's feelings. I'm gonna have my lives. I'm gonna enjoy my time and so forth. Which like, if that's how you feel, that I respect that. But I want to show some like positivity into it. Try thinking about it, putting in your shoes, like on the way around. Like, I won't get mad. That's not my thing. They just got innate feelings. People are emotional, all different planes. Whether you just like neutral and you just don't fuck with anybody, you have a little bit of emotion, unless you're a computer thing. Yeah. Besides the point, but overall, try to put yourself in someone else's shoes, in the sense of like, yeah, this might be fun at the moment, but you don't know how other people are going to react or respond or receive it. Not everyone's working on the same frequency. Not everyone's having like just that same type of humor. I'm no perfect person, but it's one thing as growing. I had to take decisions that okay, I don't like to be angry. It's a lot of energy, and you get tired afterwards. So mainly, I just want to say this. enjoy your fun, but know your limitations. And understand that everyone is working with a little something up there. Not everyone has gone through the same experiences as your friends or you, or just how you think kind of the world has worked out. Um, I always suggest everyone kind of be nice, you know. Don't think of receiving anything after. Just be nice to someone. Just do one nice gesture. I challenge you. I challenge you. If you made it this far into this video, I want to thank you. I know it's all over the place, but I wanted to get to a point that I feel that I can tell you a little bit about me, and also tell you just, or give y'all kind of a different kind of perspective. I keep saying kind of different, but just give you a different perspective of how to look at things, or care about others. You know, mental health is highly important in this day and age. I've had a close friend of mine. I never thought things would get to a certain extent, and it just like kind of snaps something in my head. It's like kind of jogs something. I'm more so cautious of other people and wanting to understand others a little too much, but overall, I hope you're having an awesome morning. I know you're probably hearing a lot of cars or still going in the background. I'm about to get in some food. I just cooked, you know, getting your breakfast, your lunch, your midday brunch, or your night snack, or so far. I'm hoping you're having a beautiful day. My name is AJ, or Alvin, Lazy, whatever you feel comfortable calling me by, and be lazy, or we are lazy.